All right, everybody, welcome back to Communication Makeover, where we believe the intentional communication leads to the breakthrough that you're looking for, both in your business and in your life. This live coaching session you've seen with Deirdre and Brooke, it's really phenomenal. I hope you've noticed how the initial idea of nervousness has shifted into the little tactical things that really lead to that, what we keep putting up, pre-scripted success. The decisions that you can make on the front end, and even, have you noticed how Deirdre is challenging Brooke's thought process? Challenging and giving her a new belief system almost of how are you, when you hear a comment, how are you interpreting that? And by us challenging that thought process, it creates a new belief system. And that new belief system creates a new behavior. That new behavior creates a whole new world that Brooke is now living in. This final clip, I want you to see, this is what we call in coaching landing the plane. Deirdre is going to bring in Brooke to what did you really take from this session? So stick with us, watch this live take place. Here we go.
That's what it is. It's just, you're right. It's the location. It's like I'm sitting here now versus being on that stage, not in my home, in my in my office, not in the safe, the safe space that we create for ourselves at home. Um, so I just need to ground myself when I'm not here.
Right. And that stage can be very welcoming. It's telling yourself, it's getting into the mindset. That stage is welcoming you because all those people are there to see you. Unless somebody forced them to be sitting in the
Gosh, I
audience.
hope not.
I hope not. They're
Yeah.
there and they're excited. And you
Yeah.
can bring your excitement blended with that powerful, confident, I'm serious about my business and I can help you with all the insights I'm going to share, that kind of presentation.
Yes.
What you're
Okay.
going to find out is that when you feel aligned, right? When you're breathing properly, suddenly your voice is sounding the way that you want to, your words are coming out the right way. Your hands are just going to move and they're going to mean it.
I'm a handsy talker. Like, on podcasts, I try not to do it as much, and I try to, like, put my hands down, but when I'm on stage, it's they're all, like, they're moving all the time, unless I'm holding a mic, and then I'm, like, with one hand, kind of gesturing here.
So that is something also, if you're able to dictate how you want to come across, if you want to hold the mic, tell the conference coordinator, I need a mic in my hand. So this hand just kind of moves and is not up here,
Right
right?
here.
If that's better for you, that try to control your environment as much as you can. For example, I worked with somebody who was afraid of going on stage. And she thought it was because it's a big stage and there's all these lights and the people in the audience. It wasn't that at all. It was when we got to the real heart of it, it's because she wears high heels and she was nervous walking up the stairs to the
Oh my
stage.
gosh,
And
yes, we all have that.
exactly. Once she stumbled. And it was after
Ugh,
that stumble that she was really afraid to go
yeah.
out on stage. She then was able to wear smaller heels and felt comfortable walking up the stairs, and her speaking engagements went well after that.
Oh my gosh, it's so funny that you say that. I started wearing sneakers. Last year, I think I started wearing sneakers because I just feel more comfortable, and I'm very, like, I move around. I do bird dances, apparently. Yeah. And
Well,
I
you
think
should always feel
sneakers did
comfortable.
help. Yeah, the sneakers helped me feel a little bit more like I didn't wanna, like, stand in one place. It made me feel more free to move. So that's interesting that you bring that up too, because the sneakers, I think, were a big part of that for me.
The sneakers, the clothes you're wearing, you should never buy a new outfit that you've never worn before to go on stage because you might find yourself fixing things and shifting your skirt. You
That's
know?
me every time. Oh my gosh. That could be
Okay,
part of
so
it too then.
there you need to think about all the ways that you're going to make it comfortable. If whether it's your clothing, you don't want clunky jewelry that you're making sounds by
Mm,
a podium that has a microphone, everything to be comfortable. And that includes if you have a choice over technology, tell the coordinator, I want the microphone because then at least I know what one hand is doing.
mm, that makes so much sense. Oh, and the outfit thing, you're right. Like just now, I'm like, oh, I need to judge this. Oh, wow. So I wonder if part of the outfit thing plays into it too, because I literally am wearing a new outfit every time. And then maybe that's part of what is just adding to the plate of nervousness because I'm like, do I look okay? Are my shoes untied? You know.
Which exactly. Yes, so all of and it's all an expression of ourselves. So if whatever you're feeling beforehand will play out on that stage, if you're not comfortable in that outfit, if you find yourself adjusting even before you get out on stage, guess what's going to happen out there? So, all these little things to think about, but they help you. They help you to breathe, they help you to feel ease. And of course, you are going to breathe the right way so that no matter what happens, you're going to stay calm. And the other thing I wanted to share with you about the breathing, if you're breathing in your diaphragm and you do get excited, you just draw the air up into your chest. You can still talk, you can communicate, and you won't have those choke moments. Your voice won't, you won't feel strained. It'll be much easier for you.
Yeah, that makes so much sense. I think because I'm nervous, I'm already breathing here. And then when I get excited, or if for whatever reason I get more nervous, it's like yeah, verklempt is the best way I could think to describe it. It's like your voice gets like squeezed.
It gets squeezed.
Right.
Keep
Yeah.
breathing low. Be able to know that it's gonna come up into your chest, but have the reset like when you're horseback riding and put it back down, and you'll see you'll be on point again. And you
Yeah.
won't always be up here.
Right. Well, I don't want to be up there unless it's a really big point. I need to stay like
Exactly.
here, like you said, in the middle. Heart in the heart space.
In the heart space. Exactly. So
Yeah.
from that, Brooke, what do you think you can take away?
Well, first and foremost, I need to go back and watch all of those replays. I think that's where I need to start because I haven't been doing that. If I'm being honest, I've really never done that. I can't even remember the last time I went back and watched. So that's place 1. Number 2 is to find a pattern, that focuses on breathing and visualizing things going well and keeping in here with my talk before I get on stage. And then if I feel myself starting to get nervous or butterflies on stage, to try to come up with like a mini version of the going on stage program so I can reset. I can
Right.
pause and reset. Oh, and also to just kind of work in those pauses throughout, especially where those big statements are, because I think that will be very powerful for the presentation.
Yes, and practice your speaker persona statement.
Oh,
It
yes.
sinks in. It's the self-talk.
Yes,
It's the positive
absolutely.
self-talk that seeps into your subconscious that will play out as your behavior and outcome.
I am a respected and serious speaker who's a lot of fun.
Yes. You are, and I've seen this. I've experienced it, and looking forward to more of it when you're out on stage.
Aw, thank you so much. This has been awesome. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
You bet.
Deirdre, I can't agree more. That was awesome. I am a good show host. I'm just going to keep repeating myself until
Yes.
the audience believes me. Deirdre, one of the things I really noticed in this was her facial expressions. You know when someone's just kind of nodding and saying yeah, 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 but these were like exclamation points in her face. She's like, oh. Oh, I do zhuzh my clothes. And when she changed her shoes, her comfort level also changed.
That's right.
So what's your big takeaway from Brooke's big takeaway?
Well, as soon as I saw Brooke say, I can go higher, I can be lower, she knew that she can be the speaker who she's meant to be. I think my biggest takeaway was she walked away with a roadmap. And through coaching, getting that situation, nailing the target, being prescriptive, and the little things got her to say, oh, okay, I'm going to watch the replay. I'm going to come up with my routine. I'm going to make sure I'm comfortable. I'm going to visualize, and it's all going to come together.
It does all come together. Deirdre, this is why I love coaching. This is a very intentional process. This isn't the consultant who just calls themselves a coach. This is a very intentional discovery, awareness, and then building those practical steps. And that's what everyone is going to witness on this show. That's how we create the makeover. And so everyone, I can't wait for you to enjoy next week, because it's going to be more of this, of interviews, of talking to other coaches, of how they create that breakthrough. And then you witnessing live coaching like you just did with Deirdre and Brooke, and you see those aha moments. Deirdre, let's wave. We'll see you guys next week. See you next week.